Whoa. Wow. Y'all better recognize down. Y'all about to get down. Oh, got the Mo blend. I'm coming with the Ho blend. The Ho blend. Hell yeah. It's Afternoontendo. You know it. Well, the morning it's morning Tendo. Yeah. Afternoon is Afternoontendo. Could you have noon Tendo? I guess it was at noon. Yeah. You can have noon Tendo as well. But you can also have evening Tendo. And then you have night Tendo, which is like one of my favorites. But everybody loves that. Loves that Tendo down. Yeah. Give me my Tendo. I don't pretend, bro. Excellent. All right, the dogs are still at the groomers because. All right, so Bella and Tula are still at the groomers because, well, a dog sharded, took a shit in one of the cages, and it messed up the process of the grooming because the dog had an explosive shit, and well, that put a shit onto the day, right? Hello. Hello. Hey. Hey, are you Mr. Lonesome? I don't hear that. Some, earlier I thought I was hearing dog noises like, I was like, oh no, they're not here. I know. So I can't be hearing, Well, their phone lines are messed up, and a dog's line. Okay. Anyway, she just called on her cell phone, but then I can't understand her. It's all messed up. It's like, you're breaking up. But anyway, Bella and Taylor are ready, and I just told her, I said, I can understand what you're saying, but I'm on my way in 50 minutes, 40 or 50 minutes to pick them up. But okay. I'm on my way. All right. But anyway, and we got fajita jacks for dinner. Oh, yay! Have you cooked? No, I haven't cooked yet. Okay, don't cook. I just cut the cheese. Oh, good. And not the cheese. Yeah, fajita jacks for dinner. Okay, thank you. Yay! Yeah. And now, there was just like a half the thing of the blanco queso, but I'll let Jim have it because he's always nice and lets us have it. Okay, well, we have some queso here, so. Yeah, so, and we've got red sauce and chips. Yeah. Rice and chicken fajitas and tortillas and. Okay. Oh, yay! Thank you. You're welcome. and you already got for tonight? Huh? You already got. Oh, okay. But anyway, I'm wondering if I'm probably just gonna come home, unload this stuff, and then run over and pick Bella. Oh, all right, okay. Just just left. Okay, so it's gonna take you 40 minutes to get here. 40 to 50. Like I said, I'm fixing to turn on what is it, Fish Creek? Okay. 2978. All right. And then I'll come out on 2920. Sweet. All right, I love you. All right. Yeah. Jim, I told you have run out of money, but Jim wrote me 2 checks. Oh, awesome! God bless him. For the month of October for my bills. Oh, hooray! For food and bills. And all right. All right. Anyway, I love you. Okay, I love you too. All right. See you later. Okay, bye. All right. Let's do it. All is well. Yay! Wow. Yeah. Better watch out, boy. He's trying to get back on the horse, don't. Get back on the ass whooping, don't. Get back on the ass whooping, on the blast whooping, on the ass whooping, on the blast whooping. Get a fast whooping, bitch. Get the bones on you, boy. Okay. All right. So here's the deal. Okay, good. Looks like the plans are coming together. We got fajita jacks tonight. I was planning to make grilled hot dogs, but I'll make those tomorrow night with chili dogs. Yeah, I haven't started cooking. I thought about it, and I'm so glad I changed my mind. So, all right. Okay. So we're going to try to win the $300,000 tonight on Texas Two Step. Then we're going to attempt to win the $520 million on Mega Millions tomorrow. And that will help out myself and my family. Because my family's business went down. And I was working for them too. And then shit, went south during the Bidenflation. And so I don't want to really blame, my stepfather and his company for the failure. I just want to kind of move on. So it's easy to play the blame game, but it's better just to say, okay, well, that didn't work out, and it's better to blame Biden because that's the easiest person to blame. Biden and Harris and the Democrat, making unbearable conditions for business during the plague. And so that's who I'm going to blame because they are to blame. So if you get into infighting with your family members or friends, then it's just not good because it's not who's really to blame here. So we're just going to try to start a brand new day and kind of start over, even though we're all older, but still. All right, no horses were harmed in this? Hopefully not. Okay. Have one of these. These things aren't really effective weapons, to be honest. But I just happen to be in chameleon lizard people territory, so. Here we go. Fajita jacks. All right. So the mood is rather celebratory. Everything is not, perfect yet, but we're going to try to strive to make it to that level of perfection. I'm going to try to win that money and see what I can do. So to help out the family and myself. And $500 million would definitely help things. I don't really care about the $500 million. I could just use $300,000 to start up. So, just to get started, get your foot in the door, a financial world. I don't really care about money and power essentially, but in this world, it's sort of a necessity. I don't really care about many people spend their whole lives concerned about money, power, and control. My focus is on the arts and the humanities, and so I don't try to control people. So that's not like governments try to control people and political parties and global elites and very wealthy people try to control people in society, try to control people like they're you know peasants. And I don't try to do that. So that's never my goal. My modus operandi is not complete control of humanity or the goal of the Antichrist. My goals do not align with that of Lucifer. So by proxy, I'm on the good side, But probably the hardest thing in this world is staying on the good side. I think that's probably, not just because I saw it on Star Wars or read it in the Bible, but staying on the good side is like the most difficult things. Because it's probably easy to turn to the dark side, to turn to the devil, and so. But there'll be a time when every man and woman is like Jesus Christ and in the desert, and the devil is going to say, I can help you out the easy way. And it's just not going to work. The walk of faith, the walk of life is a difficult one, and it's not easy. It was never meant to be. We got some more steaks. Yeah, so we're gonna have fajita jacks left over tonight, and then gonna get a little groceries for. I mean, I don't know. It depends on how many checks, you know, came through and all that. How much grocery run we're gonna have. Um, I myself just want to get a beer, and very simple, man. I just want a beer, ice cold beer, and then I can share some cocktails, and then play my lottery game to try to win the $300,000 or the um, $520 million. Yeah, I won't reveal my number for Texas two-step lottery for the 300,000, but I'll reveal uh, the one I'm going for Friday is 4. So that's the number I've been playing. It's been losing. So for the $500 million, I can share that, but I didn't share my other sequences. So and then Tula and Bella are on the way. Looks like things are going good. And oh, you know what? You're just gonna have to stop them. Oh. Yeah, I mean, I guess this boomerang is kind of like the batarang from which is cool, but Batman. No, it's just a boomerang, but yeah, I guess, have I ever seen anybody that's used boomerang in an action movie? Uh, yeah, I've never seen a boomerang superhero, huh? Like not even Crocodile Dundee. And ha ha, tricked y'all into death. Wow, wow. Mm. Oh, for real? Get your butt whipped. Get your butt whipped. Get your butt tripped. Oh, yummy, yummy. Give me some, some. All right, so fajitas for dinner, and all I've had is some cereal. You know, that was just to tide me over because I wasn't sure when the din din would go down. Are we taking Barbie? We're taking Barbie. Going. We're taking. We're leaving Brownie, and then we're taking Barbie. We're like Robert Downey. Then we go to Arby's. Oh yeah, yeah. People weren't expecting the Arby's part, huh? And then I'm going to Arby's. What else was I gonna rhyme with Barbie though? Except Arby's. Uh, but got the moose is loose, but we don't have a truce. So looking for the goose. Don't take the noose, boy. Oh. Ooh, boy. Trying to give me my steak, boy. Trying to come up on me, dog. Be out of here. Oh, he's trying to chase me, dog. Like, what? I know this dude can follow me that far. What the hell? Okay, you want to squab, dog? Better recognize dons. Y'all, y'all crazy, Dodge. What's up? Getting it down. So watered the plants, took the dogs, fed the dogs, and cut the cheese. Oh yeah, that's for chili hot dogs tomorrow. And then oh, 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 oh. Better give me my shit. Oh, you know what? We might need to. Ow. Got an idea. Ow. Just steal his shit and then kill him. Like you do in real life. Oh, yeah. What? Steal his shit and kill him like you do in real life. Hell yeah. Oh, no. He's already icy, so it doesn't fucking kill me. Cold motherfucker. Better realize, don't. Realizing, what? Oh, don't. What's going on with the domes? When we go in quantum on them, dome. Going quantum. You know we all know. Going quantum. Going quantum. You know we all know. Yo, yo. Everybody ready for the Diddy Sensley? We'll have a P. Diddy party tonight. P. Diddy Sensley. It'll be called It's All About the Penitentiary's Gravy. What is the penitentiary gravy like? I wonder. I don't know. I don't want to find out. That's for Diddy and Sam Bankman Fried to find out what's going on in there. All right. Well, that was pretty naive to think that politicians and the U.S. government wasn't into illegal and criminal activities. I mean, the FTX bogus cryptocurrency scandal. That was just a money laundering scheme. So yeah, I guess the like cookie cutter view of government that you'd be taught in school is that everybody's clean as a whistle boy out, I guess. And they do no wrong and they do no criminal activities. No, that is really far, 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 far from the truth. So that's not true at all. And people would be naive if they actually thought that for, if they were. Yeah, mom said, "Am I lonely without the dogs?" Well, uh, lonely. I guess that's solitude is, you know, having a bunch of people around doesn't always make somebody happy, or fulfilled or anything like that. So it doesn't make somebody necessarily complete to be around a lot of other people. Uh, so, like George Carlin would say, there is a certain strength and beauty and joy in solitude. So it's not all bad. Maybe there's some times where you think, "Oh man, I'm all by myself. Wow, that sucks." Yeah, that could be a dreadful feeling in a rotten circumstance, especially. Yeah, like if you're like, "Oh shit, I'm homeless and I'm by myself," and you're just like, you know, begging for change in the park and your life is fucked. Yeah, it could be a horrible experience, of course. Now, if you're Scott Adams and you have your own house and you have millions of dollars, his solitude isn't that bad because he gets to choose who he associates with, and he has plenty of friends and family and stuff. So yeah, the solitude sucks sometimes. I mean, especially he has terminal cancer, so he's probably like I think he has the same what rectal cancer as Joe Biden. So he's not going to make it. He's going to die for sure. And there's going to be some days where he's going to be like, "Oh my god." He might have nurse on standby. He might have the emergency button or something, but still, it doesn't make it any less scary if he goes by himself. I mean, you're still going by yourself. So, but even the man with the wife and 5 kids, when you die, you're still taking that journey by yourself. You're not going with anybody else. So, I mean, you have your family and your loved ones and your friends and all that around you, but the journey of death, that's the journey every man takes alone. So every person takes alone. And got one last one. Did it work? Yeah, it was pretty good. Better hurry. Welcome to the team, baby. Yeah, I mean, I was privileged because, my mom had me when she was 17, and my dad was like 18 or 19. So I guess he was 18. But all I'm saying is that, like, I was privileged to know my parents most of my life. And a lot of my friends that have older parents, they're going to die before mine do, in a lot of cases. So I'm very fortunate that I have so many living, because the baby boomers, that was part of the baby boom generation. They have tons of brothers and sisters, and those, like my aunt and uncles. And so they're going to all die one day, just like everybody else. But, for now, they're all still around. And that support group is still there. Basically, not 100%, but yeah. I mean, the best thing about the baby boomer generation is that they had tons of fucking kids. So they have so much support group to work with. And this guy's just slicing my ass up because I don't have good armor on. All right. Let's go maximum. Yeah. I don't think the millennials or the Generation X or the millennials necessarily. Some were fortunate to have lots of brothers and sisters to help them if they have problems. But the thing is, a lot of my generation didn't have a lot of brothers and sisters. And so when the shit hits the fan when they get older, they're going to be fucked because they don't have as many brothers and sisters as the previous generation, the baby boomers did. So sadly. It sucks growing old by yourself. So a lot of people growing old by themselves try to keep a network of people to help them, and the struggle is real. Do I think there'll be another Great Depression or Great Recession? I think before the 2008 financial crisis, that destroyed my cafe. That destroyed my job, pretty much. I mean, all the cafes were closing and they were laying off people and stuff. I think the first thing you notice that the economy is going to go down, and it's not people borrowing, necessarily subprime mortgages and not being able to pay back, not being able to afford housing. That's one component of it. But I mean, just an easy way, that the economy is going to go to crap. All you need to do is look at the Panera Breads and the Starbucks layoffs, and all you got to do is like look at, okay, what was popular and what were people doing, what were people going to go. Oh, okay, let's say Sonic Burger is still very popular, right? So if you're reading the news, Sonic to lay off tons of employees and many Sonic stores are closing, that means a recession or a depression is on its way. If something popular like Starbucks is not popular anymore, that's not just fads and trends or people saving money. That's an indicator. So and then of course you got the one thing they didn't have during the 2008 recession was, yeah, we lost Steak and Ale and we lost Bennigan's and all this great chain restaurants and stuff. But and we lost Blockbuster Video and Hollywood Video, a movie gallery, for technological reasons. Really, is that the
people weren't renting physical copies of stuff anymore because of the digital age. So that that was more of a technical fail. That was just because of changing, Netflix and stuff like that. So that you had online rental services in entertainment, online viewing, streaming platforms were emerging and all that. But let's say somebody really loved Target stores, and before the next depression or recession, all the Target stores start laying off employees, and then fucking they all start closing. Then something's about to go down. It may not be immediately right then, but probably in the next 6 months to a year or two, some economic shit's gonna hit the fan. The only thing that's different from the 2008 recession is that basically there's artificial intelligence now that can replace human jobs. And so not only humans are going to lose human jobs, but they're also going to lose jobs to artificial intelligence. So it's like you got to compete against robots now. And so before you just had to compete against the guy down the road, but now you got to compete with robots. Yeah. So that's going to even complicate and make the situation worse. Also, the devaluation of the U.S. dollar, weakening bond market. You have $38 trillion worth of debt to service, declining birth rates, all this stuff, that's very bad. And an aging population, very bad. Okay, so I mean, I could use this cop out my whole life. I could just say, well, I had childhood, sexual abuse, so that's why I'm never going to have kids. That's why I'm never getting married. That's it. Boom. I say, I'm done. It's over. Game closed. Yeah. So I don't think there's anything wrong with Charlie Kirk calling on the normal people to get married and have children. For the able-bodied regular people that are young, to try to make that their goal. For me, it's a ship that sailed a long time ago because, problems, basically. So I don't even think at this point I have love for humanity in my heart. I know I don't at all, and I don't care. So it doesn't mean I wish ill will or problems to humanity. It's just, I just don't have that love and feeling anymore towards the human race. It's just, it evaporates over time like water in the sun or whatever. Water in a drought, in a excessive heat, or whatever analogy you want to use, but it evaporates like that. Like, yeah, I think the problem is because the childhoods of my generation, the millennials, were so rosy that we didn't know that hard times were ahead. We thought hard times were all behind. And so what happened was we thought the future was just going to automatically get better and better and not turn to shit or some dystopia. And so we had pampered, we were raised by baby boomers, and our childhoods were really awesome, very simple, very wholesome, very naturalistic, very very optimistic. So I don't think we were prepared for the horrors of the 21st century. I don't think we were psychologically prepared for it. That we were ready to face it. I don't think. We thought it was just going to get better and better, and it didn't. I mean, maybe the toys, the technology got better, but it's kind of like Khan says to Captain Kirk in Space Seed. He goes, "Well, all this technology got better and better, but the human being didn't." And so that's basically what happened to us, essentially. Well, I mean, regardless, whatever's coming in the future, hell or high water is coming. And so, yeah, I mean, if my generation, the millennials, would have known what was going to unleash in the 21st century, we would have planned our lives quite differently. I know that for sure. If we knew that evil and greed would bring our civilization to its knees to this extent, we definitely would have planned our lives differently. Many of us. But with all things being equal, the future is now. So I knew that voting for Trump would not, it would probably make an economic recession or depression better than a continuation of the Biden disaster. So it was just basically like, did you want a total complete disaster, or do you want a disaster that you could recover from fast? And so, or maybe somebody who could avert the disaster or at least lessen its impact. And that was basically the Trump Kamala Harris choice. So voting for Trump didn't mean jobs were going to be safe from automation or Bidenflation or uh, debt or the weakening dollar or anything like that. There was no guarantees. It was just the best choice possible at the time. So the Republicans are probably trying to stave off this recession, or hopefully not a depression, so that they can maintain power and not let the Democrats come back for a while. So they're probably hoping that it doesn't happen, or they could stave it off, so they can retain power. Yeah, Tula and Bella are about to be here from the groomer, so I'm excited. Oh yeah. Oh, let me see if I can get a shot of the girls. Ooh. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You want to do a little? Oh yeah. Okay, good. All right, so I'll be able to get the girls running towards my bedroom, and so yeah, if I don't have human friends or a female companion, I'm not saying dogs will do, but I think it's what like Dr. Jordan Peterson would say, well, if you don't have any friends or family, get a dog. Yeah, I mean, it is some kind of connection there. So if you struggle in human relationships, well, you can have animal, relationships. I mean, like friendships and things. So if the world doesn't love you, then or you don't have good human relationships, then yeah, get a dog. It's a good idea. Copious mushroom skewers. Ha ha ha. Yeah, the dogs will be here in how many? Let me try to calculate how many minutes maybe they'll be here. Okay, mom called at 16, 2:56, 40 minutes later. She might actually be here by 3. So let's make an omelet, a virtual omelet right now. So when we have to make the real omelet, then we're psychologically prepared to do so. Yeah, I mean, I know why so many of the millennials and Gen Xers and baby boomers want to reminisce about the 1980s and 1990s. Because, yeah, I mean, it was a very optimistic time. It felt like there were no limits. And so, yeah, of course. It didn't feel like the future had any limits. And it didn't seem like it had roadblocks, speed bumps, or terror attacks, or plagues, or recessions, or anything like that. So it just seemed like it was going to be, oh, this is just going to be great. Yeah, this is just the future is gonna be fucking lovely. There's gonna be no fucking no hardships, along the journey. Like it was just gonna be a straight sweep to Easy Street, right? So, but it was not at all. And so there's the lesson. So you could say, look to the past and be angry about, what things happened that were not right. Or you could say, today is a new day. Let's make it different. Let's make it better. So those are the two choices that everybody has. So I could be angry about a lot of things, a lot of things. So many things. Yeah, I can write them down on a list. What I'm angry about, what I'm really pissed about. But that doesn't make the world a better place. So the only way to make the world a better place is to create something, do something, stand for something. That's really the only way. Fight for something. So we're going to fight for something. We're going to make it a glorious one. And we will be victorious. Like the Black Rider, the spirit warrior never dies. And the spirit warrior never quits. I took your shit. I took your shit. Oh, they rolled Nancy Pelosi's Bag of Bones out. Yeah, she's almost my grandma's age. They always call her drunk Nancy and stuff like that. Is she drunk all the time? I mean, if she has motor, if she has like strokes and things that elderly people go through, she may not have perfect control over her um, jaw and motor movements. You know, when she's speaking, she probably shakes a lot if she has high blood pressure or whatever. She might have Parkinson's even. Who knows why she's shaking so much and going? I mean, maybe just old people. It's just hard to even give a speech, and she's got to be in front of the camera all the time. Uh, well, she doesn't have to be. She's not in power anymore. But if they roll her out as a Democrat sage or leader like Hillary Clinton, but she is my grandmother's age, and I don't know how many strokes she's had. I don't know if she has Parkinson's. I don't know her medical history, but yeah, she kind of looks silly. She kind of reminds me of Wayne. I mean, sorry, Garth Algar from Wayne's World. She has that like pucky lips, and she looks just like Garth from Wayne's World. She looks silly like that. Like, yeah. The funniest thing is like an 80-year-old lady getting fake tits. That is so funny. Like her walking on the beach at like 79 with big fake ass tits. Oh man. I mean, maybe her husband Paul likes that, but I'm sure the public's like, you're my grandma's age and you have mega tits. What the hell? Well, she has the money from all those insider illegal Wall Street deals, so yeah, you can afford a lot of fake tits if you do a lot of criminal activity. Apparently. Yeah. I don't really think men are fixated on the size of their dicks as much as women are fixated on the size of their tits. I mean, I'm not saying a man with a little dick learns to accept it with a little penis, but a man who's short and bald with a little penis, as long as he gets enough money and power in society and influence, then he probably doesn't get. He still gets laid because he has a big fat bank account. I think a man is more worried about the size of his bank account, really, or the size of his truck, or something like that. Yeah, women are afraid that if they have little tits, their husbands are going to divorce them or whatever, or not find them attractive or something like that. Yeah, I guess women do fear most of all losing their looks. Yeah, it's like one of their primary fears. I always thought it was so crazy when some women would come into this deli I worked at, and some of the women were really attractive, but you could tell that they're worried that they're becoming unattractive, and that had definitely an insecurity there. One woman looked just like a Pamela Anderson, like blonde hair, like nice ass, big boobs, really sexy looking, like a Baywatch model. Like, oh man, I'm losing my looks. Like, I mean, of course, I'm not going to tell a woman like that, like, hey, I'm not going to tell a woman like, hey, you're attractive. It doesn't matter how old you get, you'll always be sexy, like, like a Playboy model or Lonnie Anderson or Dolly Parton or something. You'll always be beautiful. Like it doesn't matter if you get old. Like, but women are really worried about it, So, I mean, look at those Hooters. I mean, look. I mean, your beautiful face. Everything's all natural. I mean, look at that ass. I mean, I can't say that at work, but incredible how some of these really attractive women are really insecure. So that's pretty crazy, but insecurity happens for some people, huh? Because after all, like the aging, drugged out rocker used to say, being fat is worse than being a junkie. Obviously. Being fat is worse than being a junkie. Yeah. I forgot which rocker said it, but it did make me laugh. All right. The dogs are about to be here. My dogs. Yeah. Was that funny, Beck Hansen? He's like, you, my dogs. Yeah, I like that on Midnight Vultures, where it's like, you, my dogs. That does entertain this day, even though that record came out like 25 or whatever, 23 years ago or something. You, my dogs. Yeah, it's too bad Beck Hansen's later work was never as good as his early work. Uh, yeah, I guess they say that's Rick Beato would say that the younger artist has more energy and they're younger and they have, they don't really have set ideas as much as older artists. And they just say that's the trajectory of getting old, is that even if you're really creative or bright, that age, kind of takes everybody down a notch. Um, so, I mean, I guess he's talking about in terms of artistic output, most of the musicians that were big hit it big in their 20s. And so, for the most part, yeah, I guess he's got a point there with the data. It doesn't mean somebody in their 60s or 70s can make an album, but or paint a picture or write a book, but it doesn't mean that older people should not do anything. He was just talking about generally speaking, you know, uh, typically, it's hard to be a 40-year-old quarterback. Just saying, even if you're Tom Brady and that other dude, Aaron Rodgers. Yeah, there you go. Da, 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 da. Yeah, people could try to be a 50-year-old quarterback, but man, when those 28-year-old guys pound your ass to the ground, it's not going to be a picnic. Or those 23-year-old guys, rather. That doesn't mean anybody should give up on their dreams or anything. So, hey, I'm going to get ready for the dogs. Hey. Ooh. Just had to defeat one more Stone Talus in Lake Floria. I think that's the first time I battled the Stone Talus in Lake Floria. Yeah, so we're going to try to win that game tonight, $300,000. And, oh, And also, let me pick up the booty first. The booty. All right. Give me booty power. Oh, it's just right over there. You can't get it like. Oh shit. Yeah. Boing, boing. All right. About to have fajita jacks. And then see the lovely Shih Tzus gonna return. Yeah. So Andrew Tate just emailed me and he said, wake up. You're fighting for survival, whether you realize it or not. You know, that's true. That's exactly what I was talking about, like survival. How do you survive all of these economic recessions, terrorism, war? You know, how do you weather all these storms that are already here and the ones that are coming, artificial intelligence, et cetera, et cetera. Yeah, that is right. We are in a fight for survival. It's definitely no bullshit. The previous generations might have, had more shits and giggles and stuff like that, but now is not the time for that as much. But you can't have a funless society, or nobody would participate. Shits. Poo poo. Wake up. You're fighting for survival, whether you realize it or not. Tate at cobratate.com. Did we do it? Or we not do it? To pee or not to pee? No, what? Not that. Yeah. Ow. Oh, you always do that where you already got that one. You just waste the energy down. I waste the energy, but not the synergy. Because I got the energy. Oh, yeah, yeah. All up inside of me. No, I keep the Andrew Tate newsletter, and it's just a little like reminder. Hey, time is running out. Hey, it's time to go do some action. Like it's just a little, like I don't agree with everything Andrew Tate says. But the emails are just funny. They're like these really harsh male motivational emails. Like, time's running out. Do you want to be wealthy and like the AI is going to take all your jobs? You need to get off your ass and stuff like that. So, well, ciao. Gonna head out and go. The dogs are here. God bless.